How are you doing today, guys? My name is Jason. I have a few things I'd like to talk about today that have really been bothering me. The recent shooting that happened this afternoon or early evening. 6 people were killed, 4 children and 2 adults, if I'm not mistaken. It was a terrible, terrible thing. Yes, they were murdered with a firearm. They were not murdered with a gun. Yeah, it's a terrible, terrible loss. It's horrible stuff. Everybody hears about it. It's plastered all over the news because a firearm was involved. Sure, they've got the guy in custody, but who's going to take the beating? People like myself and other people out there. I myself am a law-abiding citizen. I enjoy my Second Amendment rights. I do not appreciate when something like this happens. Automatically, oh, we need to put more limits on. I don't know. There's a million different things they're going to try to limit because they're afraid. Being afraid's okay. From what I've heard, being shot at really, pardon my French, but really fucking sucks. But we also have to look at this intelligently. If we just run in, oh, it was a gun. Let's limit extended magazines. Let's God, there's so many different things that, that are probably going. They're probably going to try and slip through with, some jacked up bill. They're just gonna put in through smoke. The firearm is not the problem. Irregardless, it doesn't matter whether it was, their granddad's 22. It doesn't matter if it was a long slide 1911 with, those all ninja'd out. It's got crazy scopes on it and lasers and little death rays poking out. None of that stuff matters. Those people were killed, period. The firearm does not fire itself. This, connected to a bad brain, equals a problem. Guns are not a problem. They are machines, just like automobiles. Automobiles do not kill people. Stupid people behind the wheels of automobiles kill people. Insane people behind the wheels of automobiles kill people. Cars by themselves, they sit there idly, waiting for somebody to stick the key in, fire the bitch up, and drive it. It's like, the best way to simplify it, you don't see people's Cuisinarts hopping along the counter trying to cut people's fingers and arms off. They're machines. They perform functions. Some people are like, oh, well, guns are killing machines. That's one thing they are capable of doing. It is the practitioner. It's the person behind the sight, behind the trigger, that determines what that firearm does. All the firearm is designed to do is go bang. Bang. That's what it does. It doesn't matter if it's, an M16, EOTech sight and dual drum magazine. It could have all sorts of crazy shit on it, but it's a machine. Yes, some guns will go bang if you drop them. They're not drop safe. Like a Series 70 1911 has the potential to go bang, because those are not predetermined drop safe, if I'm not mistaken. But they're machines. That's what I'm trying to. That's the point I'm trying to get across. We need education. We can't have people making laws and bad decisions out of fear. Fear is a natural thing. We gotta overcome it with intelligence. We have to. I'm sorry that if people are killed each year with firearms. Most of those people, pardon me, well, a lot of those people either aren't legally licensed or supposed to have those guns. They walk into the wrong shop thinking, oh yeah, I'm gonna knock over this shop, and Joe Blow is gonna give me all that money. And the law-abiding, Second Amendment supporting citizen who happens to be working behind the counter decides that they're not going to be a victim. So they choose, they think about it. I mean, it happens quickly, of course. I mean, this is real life. This isn't a video game. But they make the fateful decision that they're going to defend themselves by any and all means necessary. They pick up this machine. They point this machine. They engage this machine. And the assailant is killed. Not because they want to, not because it's fun. This, I can't stress enough how not a Dirty Harry movie this is. It's not. People don't go around just picking off muggers and other stuff. Vigilante justice, even though it looks cool in the movies, it's nonsensical and it's not realistic at all. So I have very little time left on this video, but please, I'm begging you, before you post things on the internet or make videos and saying, oh, the NRA is winning, and people think more guns are the solution or wrong, and blah blah blah, and we get into the whole conservative liberal argument. Educate yourself. Please, dear God in heaven, educate yourself. You may not like firearms. That's okay. No one's forcing you to go to the range. Nobody's forcing you to even go into a building where firearms are being kept, or in the case of some states, indoor ranges where firearms may actually be operated. But don't try to hinder other people's rights because you're afraid and ill-educated. Please, that's not right. It's unconstitutional and it's un-American. As I've said many times before, I'm going to say it again. Educate yourself before you make snap decisions, before you attempt to pass things into law. Educate yourself. Talk to somebody, even if you're not interested in firearms, talk to somebody who's a trained instructor. Talk to them. Ask them how the thing functions. You may not care about it, but understanding how things function, might clear up any misconceptions that you may have picked up from the news or Hollywood. The news is not a good source of factual information. A lot of it's watered down, edited, and sensationalized to the point of you might as well be watching Saturday morning cartoons. You really might as well. That's pretty much all I have to say on this matter. You can comment below. Let me know what you think. You can like my video. You might not like me. You might not like my opinion. put it down there. I'll read it. I'm not afraid, because I'm educated. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good day.